Good afternoon, everyone. The August 6, 2025 Special Council meeting is called to order at 4 o'clock. Council would like to acknowledge the Ucluelet on whose traditional territories the District of Ucluelet operates. Audience members and delegates are advised that this proceeding is being video recorded and broadcast on YouTube and Zoom, which may store data on foreign servers. Are there any late items?
No. We got a late item right here.
May I have a motion to adopt the August 6, 2025 Special Council meeting agenda as presented?
So moved.
Councillor Mafti and Councillor Noel, all in favor? None opposed, that carries. There is no unfinished business. We have one bylaw item on the agenda today. The bylaw item is 221 Monado Road, Arif, adoption of OCP amendment and rezoning bylaws number 1366, 2024 and number 1367, 2024. This item will be presented by Mr. Harding, our interim CAO. And please note that Council cannot receive any further representations from the public at this time, as a public hearing was held on July 31st regarding these bylaws. No new information or comments can be considered prior to adoption. Mr. Harding.
Thank you, Mayor. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
Thank you, and thank you, Council, for a meeting, special meeting for this file. Again, I'll quickly turn this over to Mr. Brown from McElhaney, who's been providing the district with some planning assistance. But we're looking for our final adoption of these two bylaws as well as approval of the covenants. Mr. Brown, do you have anything to add?
Thanks, Mr. Harding, and good afternoon, Your Worship and Council. Nothing much new to add on the bylaws. You're well familiar with them. Just that the condition that Council had set for approval was the development of a covenant. As we verbally reported to you last week, the proponent had agreed to some key conditions with respect to sequencing. And unfortunately, we weren't able to have all the legal work prepared in the background in time for that meeting. The applicant and the district have moved in a very quick fashion, so we could have that for you today. The covenant has been signed and it's been given to the lawyers and submitted to Land Title's office, and that is the confidence that we need in order to recommend to you that approval be granted, or that condition has been met in order for approval of the zoning amendment bylaw to be granted. You've seen the covenant before. Much earlier in this process. A lot of those conditions are the same, but I will just highlight the important notes that we verbally reported to you last week, and that is in relation to the sequencing of the development. So very specifically, no more than 4 homes be granted occupancy in Lot 3, that's that waterfront lot, prior to the development of 46 attainable homes on Lot 5. So that's ensuring that the market homes do not proceed to full build out until those attainable homes are built. And also importantly, that the market condos on Lot 1, Part 2 will not be used or built upon, or no buildings or structures will be built until the completion and occupancy has been granted for at least 39 rental apartments. Again, this is about finding the balance with the development proponent with respect to sequencing. Of course, they need to be building some market units, and that's all part of the financing game. However, we did want to make sure that we were securing the interests of the town and some of those affordable units at the appropriate time. So we verbally reported to you. The covenant has been amended, and working with the proponent and legal counsel has been appended appropriately and submitted. And we're here before you with the recommendation that council view the covenant as adequate for meeting the conditions of the zoning approval and giving final readings to the bylaw. Happy to answer any questions related to this and support you in your decision making. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. Any questions for Mr. Brown from Council? No, looks pretty straightforward. There are 3 recommendations, and they should be moved separately if anyone wants to start that process.
Do that.
Councillor Anderson.
I will move that council indicates approval of the restrictive covenant to ensure the development proceeds as proposed on the title of the property.
Do I have a seconder?
I'd second that.
Councillor Noel seconds. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? None opposed, that carries.
I will further move that council adopt District of Ucluelet Official Community Plan Amendment Bylaw number 1366, 2024 as amended.
Thank you, Councillor Anderson.
I'll second.
Councillor Mafty seconds. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? None opposed, that carries.
Lastly, I will move that council adopt District of Ucluelet Zoning Amendment Bylaw number 1367, 2024 as amended.
Thank you, Councillor Anderson.
I'll second that as well.
Councillor Mafty seconds. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? None opposed, that carries. Great. I feel like we should celebrate or
We
something.
should, but I just wanted to, yeah, thank you. Can I say a couple things? All right.
Yes, Councillor Noel.
I think this is obviously an important thing in town, and I had sent our CAO a request, and one of the things I'm just going to throw it out to the rest of you here. It's the next steps, obviously, for the landowner as we're moving things along, and I'm kind of wanting to put a couple motions on the floor, which is Richard, you can chime in anytime here. I know I've sent this to you. Basically, I think it's important for this table to understand how things are going for the group as we're moving forward. And I'd hate to see that there is perhaps some delays. I'm pleased to hear that Mr. Brown is going to be around as this is unfolding, is my understanding. Maybe Richard, you can chime in. But I think it's really important that we get regular updates from staff or whoever is going to be the key go-to person on this project, because again, there's going to be time issues regarding permitting for environmental clearance and any administrative issues that they may have. And I think it's just important that we have an understanding of who's going to be responsible. I hate to use the word blame or whatever that is. We just need to make sure that our history with the developer, I would say, hasn't been very good. And it would be nice to see that for good measure and good faith that we're ensuring that we're kept regularly updated with the status of this project. And if there's things that are going sideways, this is not a blame thing. I think it's really critical that we move things along. And I'd hate to hear that someone's on vacation for 2 weeks and that's the reason why we didn't get an environmental or whatever that you guys are looking for. So Richard, you want to help me there? I did send you a little something, and your thoughts?
Yes, thank you, Mayor, through the council and Noel. So council's made it clear to me since I've arrived that to make these kind of projects a priority. So that's where bringing in some extra assistance like Mr. Brown and McElhaney has been able to help us be able to move these kind of projects forward in this way. So my expectation is CO is to continue to resource applications like this appropriately with the right external support that we can use. And then with that also, mayors, we've planned a few housing updates and some other workshops with council that will help us outline where other projects are at. But also continue to outline where this project is moving forward and its key timeline. So we hope to continue that, start that actually as early as this month, and then continue those updates with council throughout the fall, if that helps.
No, I'd be completely satisfied with that, as long as we're, we done the important adoption here today, and I don't want things to go silent. And Richard, if that's what you're going to be giving us, our updated regular updates, whether it's this project or other key projects that are moving forward in the community, I'd be satisfied with that.
Do you have a motion crafted?
I do, but I think I'm going to just give Richard the benefit of the doubt here that with what he just said with the with working with, he's obviously going to be the person championing this, from my understanding, and I'll be satisfied with that. And then hopefully in 6 or 8 weeks we'll probably get our first update, I imagine, and then we can probably as a group understand if we want a bit more information or we're satisfied with it. So I will not move a motion forward. I'm satisfied with Richard's answer.
And and Mr. Harding, can you confirm that Mr. Brown will stay on the file, at least in the background, or will it now turn over strictly to you?
No, we'll be continuing on because now through this process, we have a lot of work to do on subdivision and development permits with the file. So there's actually a lot of heavy lifting still to go forward to make things happen. And McElhaney will be continually be the firm to use to move the file forward.
Great, thanks for that clarification. Any other questions for Mr. Harding?
And I would say, thank you, Mayor, to Councilor Noel again. It's just that council's desire to see projects like this move forward is always good to get reconfirmation that is council's priorities. So discussion from council to ensure that this is a priority for you all is always good.
Great, thank you. All right, if there's no other questions, we will move on to question period. This is an opportunity for the public to ask questions and comment on matters within council's jurisdiction. Representations about bylaws that council is prohibited from holding a public hearing on, or bylaws that were subject to a public hearing, are not permitted at this time. Are there any audience members that wish to address council? No. Are there any members of the public attending by Zoom or telephone that wish to address council?
Thank you, Mayor McEwen. We have no one attending via Zoom that would like to address council. Thank you.
And have we received any emails to communityinput@ucluelet.ca?
Thank you, Mayor. We have not.
All right, then I will move that the August 6th, 2025 special council meeting be adjourned at 4:12. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Anderson, all in favor? None opposed. That carries. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Thank you, everybody there. Thank you, Abby.